So today we're talking about 6 of the best practices of effective Facebook ad copywriting. If you stick around to the end, I'm going to share one of my new favorite tools that I just discovered. It's guaranteed to improve your copywriting in literally less than 15 minutes. And the way it does that, it's an AI, artificial intelligence, and it helps you produce not only just Facebook ad copy, but startup ideas, blog ideas, and all sorts of other different useful copies that can essentially help you grow your business. But first, let's dive into these 6 tips to help boost your Facebook ad copywriting. The first tip is to know what are the questions your customers have when they first visit your page. My first 2 years of business was a lot of talking to people at trade shows. So over the course of talking to thousands of people, I would notice that they would ask the same questions over and over and over again. And what this helped me do was when I actually started running Facebook ads and building my online presence, I knew exactly what they were going to ask before they purchased. So I can include these things on my landing page or in my advertisement and address any concerns beforehand so they don't have any mental roadblocks when they're deciding whether to click on that advertisement or not. There's a couple tools that can definitely help you identify what are the FAQs, the frequently asked questions that are kind of based around your product or your service. And one of these tools is answerthepublic.com, where you can type in a keyword or a competitor that has a large online presence, and you can kind of get an idea of what are the common questions they're asking on Google and other different search engines. Tip number 2 is a hook. In my opinion, a great hook is kind of the perfect combination of maybe 4 to 6 words that address what you're selling and who you're selling it to. The process of me creating a hook usually starts with me compiling a list of 30 or 40 different keywords that are really relevant to my product. Then the next step is pretty much just to play with different combinations of these words, take out some words that are not really relevant or not as punchy, impactful, and then I'll just spend literally 30 minutes to an hour playing with different combinations of words until one of them just kind of comes out of the tongue super smooth, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll know when you hit a good hook because you're like, damn, that is just super punchy. It just goes through all the noise and it just hits you right where you want to. It's those combination of words that not only capture what you're selling, but captures the unique point and who it is designed for. All right, the third tip is to speak in problems. Now, what do I mean by talking in problems? Well, let me give you a quick example. So I sell ethical footwear. That's the industry I'm in. Now, instead of writing a Facebook ad copy where I say ethical footwear that's made comfortable and made with durable materials, something like that, right? It's just an example. Instead of saying that, I might want to say something along the lines of, most ethical shoes are expensive, but don't use a durable material to back it up. Our shoes are guaranteed not to crack and peel or wear out for over 10 plus years. Something along the lines of that, right? I don't want to get too salesy up in here. I think that's a good example to kind of speak in problems rather than just showcase the features of your product or service and expect people to be interested. People want to know that you share their problems and you've gone out and created a solution. The fourth tip is to talk to the individual, not the masses. A real simple way that you can do this is to include the word your in the first sentence of your ad copy. So another example of this with the footwear, you can say something along the lines of, your walking experience just got better. Now compare that to an ad copy that says, our shoes are guaranteed to improve the walking experience. It's like, what are you talking about? And who are you even talking to? Like, that's just super vague, right? It's just a personal rule of mine. I just try to use the word you or your so that I can address the person straight on. Talk to them in the way they want to be spoken to and use the word your and you to make it more personalized, like you're talking to an individual. The fifth tip is don't go for the sale immediately. I know that we're all here trying to optimize for conversions, and I highly stand behind that. You should always be optimizing for conversions rather than view content, adds to cart, initiate checkouts, and whatever else there might be. Most people who fail at Facebook ads, and this was me included in the very beginning, they just try to go for the sale immediately right off the bat, rather than educating people, providing value. Out here in Venice Beach, there's people who always will come up to you asking you to buy their CD, and they're just trying to launch their music career. And every time I go to Venice, I see these people trying to promote their CDs, and I'm just like, dude, I don't even know what your music sounds like. I don't know if I even like your style of music. I don't even know you as an artist. There's just so many questions I have before I want to make your purchase and support you that I'm not interested. Don't go for the sale immediately. Try to talk to people about maybe your founder story. Educate them about your come up, the way your product was manufactured. Maybe there's an ethical essence that might really appeal to a younger audience that really cares about the environment. There's so many different ways that you can get the conversation going. Just don't ruin it by making yourself sound super salesy when they don't even know anything about you yet. All right, the sixth and last tip is to use social proof. One of the things that I do with my Facebook ad copy is sometimes I just open up with a quote from a customer. Sometimes customers have this unique ability to capture the benefits, the essence, the wonderful part of our products that we just can't produce in our own words. It also really helps humanize your brand in a way because one, it shows that people are buying your product. Two, if it's a good testimonial and it's very casual, it reads well, and it doesn't sound fake, then it's going to actually do a pretty good job of capturing people's attention. If you've been written about by Forbes, Entrepreneur, Medium, use that as social proof, and that will really give some authority to people who are just newly introduced to your brand. All right, now that you made it this far, I want to share with you an amazing tool that I just found. It's a relatively new tool. It's called Copy.ai, and it's exactly what it sounds like at the end of that extension. It's an AI, meaning artificial intelligence. If you've been following artificial intelligence, it is very, very advanced at this point. The reason why I want to share it with you is because I think it has a huge, huge opportunity to boost a lot of people's Facebook ads. All you have to do is figure out what kind of copy that you want to create, whether it's Facebook ad copy, maybe a blog idea, even a business idea. It has a pain point identifier where you just type in your product and it spits out different pain points that you can use to write better ad copy or maybe even website copy to really resonate with those readers. At the moment I'm making this video, it's currently $35 a month, but it is originally $99 a month. They do have a 7-day trial, I believe, but if you're interested in using this tool, go ahead and click on the link down in the description below, and you can access this tool today. Make sure that you like this video if you enjoy this content. It helps this content get out there to people who need it, and that's really all I can ask for at the end of the day. With that, guys, I hope you guys have a beautiful holiday season, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.